No chlorate-tainted soft drinks imported into Thailand. The Food and Drug Administration, FDA, has confirmed that no soft drinks contaminated with chlorate from a Coca-Cola bottling plant in Europe were imported into Thailand. Last month, Coca-Cola recalled some of its soft drinks in Europe after detecting high levels of chlorate in products from its plant in Ghent, Belgium. Chlorate is produced when chlorine-based disinfectants are used in water treatment and food processing. FDA Deputy Secretary General Lurchai Lertvat sought to allay growing public concern over the reports. The FDA investigated and found that no Coca-Cola soft drinks from the Belgian plant were imported to Thailand. Most imported soft drinks came from other ASEAN countries, such as Laos and Singapore, Mr. Lurchai said. Coca-Cola stated that the recall focused on Belgium, Luxembourg, and the Netherlands. Mr. Lurchai emphasized that the FDA strictly monitors all food and beverage imports and conducts random checks to ensure compliance with safety standards. Bangkok suffers as air pollution hits hazardous levels. Bangkok residents suffered on Wednesday as smog levels reached hazardous red levels, with unsafe ultrafine dust concentrations recorded in 15 out of 76 provinces, according to the Geoinformatics and Space Technology Development Agency, GISTA. GISTA's 1 p.m. report on PM2.5, particulate matter 2.5 micrometers or smaller, showed a red level of 75.3 micrograms per cubic meter of air over the past 24 hours. The government's safe threshold is 37.5 micrograms per cubic meter. 15 provinces outside Bangkok recorded orange PM2.5 levels, affecting health, ranging from 37.7 to 64.4 micrograms per cubic meter. In descending order, these provinces were Nonthaburi, Samut Prakan, Samut Sakhon, Pathum Thani, Samut Songkhram, Nakhon Pathom, Ratchaburi, Phetchaburi, Suphanburi, Rayong, Prachwap Kirikan, Chonburi, Phrae, Kanchanaburi, and Ang Thong. 48 provinces in the north, central plains, and northeast had moderate air quality with yellow PM2.5 levels between 25.3 and 37.3 micrograms per cubic meter. These included Chiang Mai, Chiang Rai, Kon Kaen, Mae Hong Son, and Nong Khai. 13 provinces in the south recorded good air quality with green PM2.5 levels from 16.5 to 24.3 micrograms per cubic meter. These were Satan, Yala, Padani, Trang, Songkhla, Phat Halong, Krabi, Chumphon, Ranong, Nakhon Si Thammarat, Surat Thani, Phang Nga, and Phuket. Thaksin reports his return to Thailand. Former Prime Minister Thaksin Shinawatra reported to the criminal court on Wednesday morning, confirming his return from a 2-day trip to Malaysia as required. Thaksin arrived at the court in his Mercedes-Maybach limousine at about 8:30 a.m. He entered, reappeared 10 to 15 minutes later, and then departed in his car. The court has prohibited him from leaving the country without permission while awaiting trial on lèse-majesté and computer crime charges linked to an interview broadcast in South Korea in 2015. In July last year, the court rejected his request to visit Dubai. Late last month, the court allowed him to visit Malaysia on Sunday and Monday for a meeting concerning the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, ASEAN. Malaysia chairs ASEAN this year, and Malaysian Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim previously appointed Thaksin as his informal advisor on ASEAN affairs. Before leaving, Thaksin was required to deposit 5 million baht in cash as surety. Refugee healthcare crisis worsens in Thailand. Tha Song Yang, TAC, a team of doctors and nurses fought to revive Adabi, an 86-year-old Myanmar refugee suffering from long-standing heart disease and pneumonia, as her daughter tearfully watched in a hospital in northwestern Thailand. "My mother has suffered from heart disease for many years," said 39-year-old Lay Nge, too distraught to say more. Adabi's plight followed former U.S. President Donald Trump's decision to freeze most foreign aid, halting healthcare services in her mountainside refugee camp in Tak province and forcing seriously ill residents to seek treatment in government facilities. U.S. aid-funded services provided by the International Rescue Committee, IRC, for tens of thousands of refugees like Adabi living in camps along the Thailand-Myanmar border. After the IRC stopped its support, patients no longer received medicine or other necessary care, said Tawachai Yingtawisak, director of the Songyam Hospital, where staff managed to revive Adabi. An IRC spokesperson told Reuters via WhatsApp that refugee community members had self-organized to ensure critical services as the effort was transitioned to Thai authorities. The loss of foreign aid has left Thai officials and refugee groups scrambling to fill the gap while state-run hospitals provide care. Maylaw Refugee Camp, where Adabi lives, previously had one IRC-run hospital and 2 clinics for approximately 29,000 people, staffed by a handful of doctors, around 50 medical staff, and 100 volunteers, said Tawachai. With IRC facilities abruptly shut down, staff relocated to a former school, where an 18-year-old refugee gave birth on February 1 in inadequate conditions, a relative and a teacher reported. Tawachai will now oversee the former IRC hospital and the camp and assess its needs. In the medium term, we will need support for medicine and funding, he said, citing monthly electricity costs of about 40,000 baht. Beyond the immediate crisis, Thai government hospitals may not be able to handle the long-term burden of refugee healthcare, warned Kanapong Phiphat head of the Songyang district. Deputy Prime Minister Anyutin Charnvirakul recently vowed that Thailand would support refugees affected by the U.S. aid suspension. The Thai health system will not let anyone we can help die in our country, he told reporters.